Have you ever wondered if something was missing, even when you didn't know it? I knew my dad in bits and pieces. I mean, he was the man who would show up once a year bearing calendars and pots from his work. That was our entire connection. It never went beyond that. I remember one moment as a little boy, maybe 8 years old, when I mustered the courage to reach out. I asked him for a t-shirt, hoping for a connection, a spark of warmth. But that attempt fell apart, ending in some sort of a harsh scolding. Even now, that memory stings. It was the closest I ever came to feeling his presence. But the way he ended, I just ran into my shell. I'm not saying my dad was a bad man. I mean, he did the best he could, juggling life with a number of children from different wives. At least now I know he definitely couldn't have been present for all his numerous children. And unfortunately, at the time, I happened to be at the receiving end of his absence. On the other end, talking about my relationship with God, I never really looked to God beyond routine. But as I grew older into a man and started seeing the harsh realities of life, I eventually realized I couldn't do without him. That realization pushed me to build an intentional personal relationship with God. And the attempt at that relationship gradually led me into the process, or should I say lifestyle, of worship where everything changed. One day, immersed in worship, something shifted inside me. In that sacred moment, I felt an overwhelming need to call out, not with a mere whisper, but with the raw, desperate cry of a child, to call God Daddy. And in that instant, I opened up completely. I wept, not from the long-carried pain, which I didn't even know I was carrying anyways, but because I finally discovered the love and connection I never even knew I was missing. That moment revealed a truth I hadn't understood before. The only place where a man can truly be vulnerable and let go of the burdens life places on our shoulders is in the presence of God. In worship, where our defenses crumble, we find a Father who listens. A refuge where every tear is met with an unconditional love and healing. Every man deserves to experience that freedom. The freedom to cry, to be raw, and to be completely open. When you call out Daddy in worship, you are not just speaking a word. You are reclaiming the fatherly love you either never had or that you had but didn't realize that you could get way more. It's there waiting for you. A sanctuary where your vulnerability becomes your strength. This is why I believe every man should dare to be vulnerable, to let his tears fall in God's presence, and to discover the healing power of that divine embrace.
Èmi kan ló yẹ kí n débi tí mo dé, torí àti ráìtì mi off láti kékeré o, Jésù. Ṣùgbọ́n àánú rẹ̀ máa ló ń gbé mi ró. Òkúta tá a ti kọ̀ sílẹ̀ ló wá sọ di pàtàkì gúnlẹ̀. Jésù láyé mi. Jesus, thank you.
Thank you for showing me mercy. Oh.
Thank you.
Thank you for showing me mercy.
Lord, I thank you.
Thank you for showing me mercy. Oh. Thank you for showing me mercy.
Lord, I thank you.
Thank you for showing me mercy. Oh. Thank you for showing me mercy. Oh. Thank you for showing me mercy, oh. Thank you for showing me mercy,
Lord, I thank you.
Thank you for showing me mercy, oh. Thank you for showing me mercy, oh. Thank you for showing me mercy, oh. Thank you for showing me mercy.
My papa.